Welcome back, Team Starlight. We have round two for you today at WildCardCyclone. We have Declan on the left playing Plant Frogs and Andy on the right playing Dark Gaia.
Hello again, everybody. Today I'm against my arch nemesis, Andy. Just kidding, but the Dark Guy's been giving me problems as of late. But I think he's on a slightly different build. Oh, and here's a funny little thing where when he fans out his hand at the beginning, we realize he has the wrong sleeve on one card, so get that sorted out real quick. But I'm just gonna go for swap, send Treeborn, and let's see. I think I go summon dupe after I bounce. Yep, extra normal the dupe, pass the turn.
Yeah, classic opening for frogs. Summon the swap, send the frog, and bounce it back.
Yeah, so normally Andy's on the Dark Gaia build that runs like Gaia Plate and a bunch of rocks. But I think today he's on the more classic Prisma build just to test it out. So he's gonna go E-call for Stratos, kill the dupe, gonna get me a search.
Going for the Unifrog. Is your hand set up? Is that why you went for the Unifrog?
I think I just already had Swap Frog, so I didn't really have a better. I just wanted the versatility of the Unifrog. Because yeah, I don't really know what else to get in that situation. I'm on like a Plant Frog build that's sort of. Okay, so I do just summon the Unifrog, hit into a deep prison, and I set. I believe that's Trap Dust Shoot. So yeah, in the draw phase, I go Dust Shoot. It's funny, he was like just about to MST right there.
Oh,
and then
that would have been nice.
I beat him to the punch. But yeah, I mean, he had Caius, and I didn't want to like risk, him going to main phase priority tributing for Caius, because I know this deck runs that, so I just shotgunned it.
Yeah, he can still go for big damage with the malicious edge and Call of the Haunted, so he's getting another search with Stratos. It's just, I think, deck thinning at this point.
Yeah, so I'm going to take big damage here. I've already taken 18, I believe, or 17, and then I take another 18. I take 25, so I'm at 2,000. And I'm on a Plant Frog deck that's running Fishborg, just trying, a deck I've tried in the past. This one's pretty fun, but my hand's really slow right now because I don't have access to Substitoad or Monarchs or anything, so I'm just giving a big think here, but I basically kind of need to make a desperation play to try to resolve Pot of Avarice that's in my hand, because I think I have 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken, actually. So I synchro into the Armory Arm. Yep, just to make the Avarice live.
Let's hope this draw 2 works in your favor.
Let's see, draw another Avarice, draw a second Dandelion, so my hand is double Dandelion, double Avarice, and that's probably going to be all she wrote. And then my top deck was Death Frog, so just a bit unlucky there. But I was already pretty far behind in that game anyways, in terms on life, so...
I think I saw double Substitoad in your hand now, so about to pop off.
Yeah, and I have Dust Shoot again, so that's pretty rough for Andy. I think I go for the Crow here. His hand is dead. He has double Caius, Miracle, Karma Cut, Trap Stun, and he just passes, so I get to summon the Substitoad, and go plus here a billion because of Dandelion. So unless Andy becomes Yugi Moto here and starts top decking every card he needs, this is going to be super difficult for him.
Yeah, really showcasing the power of having Dandy and Substitute here. Just gonna go through all the frogs.
Yeah, so pretty much the only consideration, I think I have Avarice, so I'm gonna do the, thing here again. But the only real consideration here is I know he has Karma Cut, so I think I put back a Treeborn where I normally wouldn't. It's because I want to leave one in deck so they don't just both die to Karma Cut.
Yeah, he isn't a clock as well. If he doesn't draw any monster, he can summon. Just hitting for it with everything.
Yes, I believe this is 3,500 in total. And I'm just going to use Substitute's effect in main 2, get a dupe lock up, and flip my flip-flop face down, so really strong board presence here. And we know his hand, but he did top deck the Brain Control, which is the perfect draw. So he's able to break the dupe lock here with Brain Caius.
Caius was a menace for your tournament run.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty good. People were top decking on me a little bit today. But I think I'm thinking about whether or not I want to bring this back and just get it karma cutted, but I decide that it's okay. So I'm asking him, do you want to do anything in standby phase before I proceed to main phase? Because if he lets it go, I'll probably do some sort of like priority tribute it.
A big thing on Andy, or he has 3 cards in hand, so yep, and he lets it go.
So I'm just gonna priority main phase tribute for Caius.
Just go in for damage, and he activates Karma Cut on the Caius to not die. He's reading the flip-flop. It's a really annoying card to deal with.
Yeah, I haven't really been playing it, but usually I just build my deck like, in the hour before the tournament, and I just decided instead of triple dupe, I'll try double dupe and flip-flop today, because flip-flop can, if you go first, and you can establish it, it's very, very strong. But sometimes it does feel like a little bit of a win more card. Because it's just, if you can get flip-flop, you can get a dupe lock up also, which is a pretty strong position.
Right, and if you already have the dupe lock up, that's already a troublesome duel to deal with. So he summons a Prisma, and he sends the big piece Golem.
He also gold sarked for future fusion, so that's on my mind that's going to be coming down later. I think I opened another pretty slow hand with like Dandelion and some discard traps, but no frogs, so my engine isn't online yet. But I do see that I have the Gores.
So he has the other Prisma. And he sends Ocean, so if he has a Miracle Fusion in hand, it's live.
Yeah, I hate leaving the Prismas up, because now his grave is fully set up, for the rest of the duel. It's got waters, it's got heroes, but he attacks, I Raigeki break the back row, pitching a dead Pot of Avarice, so I can get the Gores out. You don't want to be pitching the Oh, so okay, I drew MST, which was a pretty good draw because I can snipe the back row, and then now I'm just gonna be able to hit in and clear his board.
Gonna draw for turn and add future fusion. What did he reveal? Is he thinking or?
I think he's thinking still. That's why he's like putting the cards face down. So not sure what. Oh, I think he just went for absolute zero.
Oh, and he has the miracle in hand.
Yep, so gonna go for it. Let's see if he decides to attack or he just sets a back row and passes. Okay. I'm okay with that. So this is honestly fine for me because the Gores just gets to trade with the zero now, which is like a fair trade. The Gores already got value from running over the Prismas, so here he's gonna summon the Grand Mole, and I know the Absolute Zero is coming out next turn. And I think I have a discard trap here, so I opt to pitch the discard trap and destroy the Grand Mole or banish it. And then I have heavy, so I'm able to play around the zero coming out, and then I can summon the Lone Fire and do the plant side of the Plant Frog deck.
Yeah, Andy's in trouble now. He only has one card in hand, and Titanial is hard to deal with. His Regeki Breaks and Phoenix Wing do target, so you can negate those if he does draw into them.
He goes for the Dark Calling here. I don't really know how big this guy is. Somewhere in the realm of like 4,000 something. See, I take 4,200 damage, so huge hit on me right there. But I top deck the Kais here, and I give a small think here. Should I go for like a Dandy, and then tribute the Dandy so I have tokens? But ultimately, I don't think it really matters. I just go for the Kais, and he does not have Gores, so that is game.
GG's.